Hi everybody, today in this tutorial we are going to see how to make the cable stitch like this. We're going to work in this pattern, but only for two cable stitches, two series cable stitches. Cable stitches are worked only by one side, and to complete the cable stitch we need two rows. So we are going to start by making a foundation chain which is a multiple of 8 plus 4, which means you should calculate a multiple of 8 and then add 4 chains. In this tutorial we're going to make 20 chains. I start by making a slip knot and 20 chains. Now we need a row of double crochets, so I'm going to add 3 chains here and insert the hook in the fourth from the hook, the fourth chain from the hook, and make a double crochet, and in each chain we're going to make a double crochet throughout the row. And here we are. Now we're going to start the main stitch, 3 chains, and turn the work, and we're going to work this point, so 4 double crochets. We need 4 double crochets. And now we're going to make the cable stitch. To work the cable stitch we are going to need a treble, front post treble crochet, because we're going to skip the first 2 stitches, and in the third and in the fourth we're going to work double treble front post stitch, and in the next one front post double treble crochet stitch. And now we're going back, into the stitches, the 2 stitches we have skipped, to work 1 double treble in each of those 2 stitches, double treble front post stitch, and in the next one front post double treble. And now we're going to, here it is, the cable stitch is already done, and now we're going to make 4 double crochets, because we are here. We're going to work that point, 4 double crochets, And now we're going to work the second cable stitch, and now we're going to skip the first 2 stitches, and in the third and the fourth we're going to work a front post double treble stitch in each of those, and second. And now we're going back to the 2 stitches we have skipped, and we're going to work a front post double treble in each of them. And in the second skipped stitch, front post double treble, and now we're going to work 4 double crochets, and we're going to finish to make a double crochet in the third of the 3 chains we've made in the beginning. And now 3 chains, and we're going to work the second row of the cable stitch. We turn the work. Now we work a double crochet where we have worked double crochets in the previous row. So 4 double crochets, now we are, and where we have worked the cable stitch, as I've said, we work only from one side the cable stitch. So in the second row we are going to work back post double crochets, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. So 1 back post double crochet in each of these 4 stitches. And here back post double crochet, and here back post double crochet. Now we have worked 4 double crochets in the previous row, so we are going to work here also 4 double crochets, and we are again in the stitches where we have worked the cable stitch. So here, 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 and here we are going to work 1 back post double crochet in each of these stitches. Second, and now here again, and here, and we continue with the 4 double crochets, because in the previous row here in this point we have worked double crochets. And we finish the row with a double crochet in the 3rd chain here, and to continue 3 chains, and we turn our work, and here where we have worked double crochets, we're going to work also double crochets, 4 double crochets. And we are here in the 1st cable stitch, so we're going to skip the first 2 stitches, 1, 2, and insert the hook in the 3rd, and work a front post treble stitch, and in the next one a front post treble stitch. And now we're going back into the 2 stitches we have skipped here, and work 1 front post treble stitch, and in the 2nd also 1 front post treble stitch. And now here we have worked always double crochets, so we are going to work 4 double crochets, because we are here at this point. Double crochets, and we are now in the 2nd cable stitch, so we are going to skip the first 2 stitches, and in the 3rd we're going to work a front post treble crochet stitch, and in the 2nd also 1 front post treble crochet stitch, and then we're going back into the 2 stitches we have skipped here, and we're going to work here also 1 double treble in each of them, front post treble in each of them, and now we're going to we have worked always double crochets, so we are going to make 4 double crochets here, because we are at this point here, and so 4 double crochets, and one double crochet in the 3rd chain here, 3 chains to turn the work and complete the stitch. So where we have worked double crochets, we're going to make double crochets. So here 4 double crochets. This is the second row of the cable stitch. And here where we have worked the cable stitch, in the second row we are going to work back post double crochets here, here, here and here. So 1 back post double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2 back post double crochets, and here also back post double crochet, and here also back post double crochet. Now we're going to make 4 double crochets, because in this point we have worked only double crochets, and we have arrived in the second cable stitch. So here, here, here and here we're going to work 1 back post double crochet in each of these stitches. And here, and here, and now here we have worked double crochets, so we have to crochet 4 double crochets, and we're going to make a double crochet in the 3rd chain, and that's it. Our cable stitches are ready. You can see it better here. Thanks for being with me. Till next time. Bye.